Copy. Paste. What's up, y'all? Let the room fill up first. Oh, I did that wrong. Oops, I made it bigger. That's good. What's up? Good afternoon. Share screen. Nope. Invite. Yep.
Is actually milk, condensed milk, and cream.
What you talking about?
Cause I want some cake. I want some cake.
You want some cake?
Do live and eat cake.
Yeah, I heard her. She doing live and eat cake.
The fuck? Why is this on my shirt? Excuse me, y'all.
What's on your shirt? What's on your shirt?
I got my fucking shirt.
What is it?
It's chocolate.
That's the cake you took?
Yeah.
It sent you with the evidence.
But I got a white shirt on. Woo!
You got the evidence on you. I don't know what happened. We just wait for people to come in the room. I know it normally take a minute, so oh my gosh. What happened? Let me see.
Huh? I've been all day eating Chick-fil-A and shit and didn't get nothing.
But you sneaked some cake.
I didn't even steal shit. I bought cake.
You stole it just now because you was just
bro.
What's up, Stephanie? Happy Saturday. We just waiting for the room to, Baby, you can run around. They got 2 people so far, so.
Baby, did you light the candle?
No, I could light the candle, huh? I forgot.
I need to get some more candles.
I can light it because you got your bowl and soda over there, so.
Because you can't bring it on to the side.
Huh? What you talking about?
That's all right. I'm still up. You ain't got to get up.
See what happened when she tried to steal some cake, y'all.
I didn't steal no.
She tried to steal some cake, and guess what happened? It got on her.
You be stealing
evidence.
Cake.
The evidence.
Look at my gray hair, y'all. This is ridiculous.
She got stolen cake evidence on her shirt. I got to text Sophie T because she didn't.
This is ridiculous.
Hold on, let me share the live stream real quick.
My gray hair is out of control.
Share the live stream. Yeah, Stephanie, she stole some cake and then it got on her shirt. She coming here creeping with the cake on her shirt.
Let me say one more again.
Thief.
I stole nothing.
She was stealing the cake.
I bought the cake. It's all my cake. If I lick it, it's all mine.
Oh, yeah, you can have it.
I don't understand how after 6 years you still talking about licking.
Well, I ain't gonna eat no cake.
Covered in my DNA, it don't even matter.
I'm not gonna lick the cake, Anime, because you lick the cake. I'm not gonna eat the cake.
Right. You licked it, I'll eat it.
Whatever.
Ain't that damn serious.
I ain't eating no cake.
I don't have them drink behind you issues that you have.
Oh, I can't drink behind nobody. Nobody. I don't care who it is. I have issues. Hold up. Wait a minute, I'm about to share the room. I'm trying to share the room, babe.
Say what?
I'm trying to share the live stream. So when everybody get here, get on up. Last night, I could not get on the live stream to save my life. I don't know. They know I play music on Friday nights now. I felt like the po-po was on me yesterday. Hold up. Let me share this on my Facebook. Share Facebook. Ooh. Yep. Down below. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wish I had cake. Just watch Sofa T Mom make a Jello cake. Oh, I gotta see that one. That sounds good. Jello cake sounds good right about now. But we had Lisa bought a chocolate cake home yesterday. Here, babe, light it. Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, she bought a chocolate cake, and then she was sneaking it, and then it got on her. She was sneaking the cake. That's what happens when you sneak.
I wasn't sneaking nothing. I wasn't sitting in the corner hiding, so couldn't nobody see me.
You ain't gonna sit in the corner, baby. You just hiding.
I wasn't hiding.
You.
I walked in the kitchen, got the bowl. Charles was in there. Brought the cake. You in here? Got the way.
And you sneak the cake. She sneaked the cake, anime. You got 4. Give it like at least 10 people.
Hold on.
Watch your feet. You know what happened last time? Damn, you went. You went way back.
Don't turn around.
Well, I was looking for my watch this morning. I ain't put it on my
big black watch.
This morning. I was like, why my watch ain't on my arm when I was out?
You had to put all your jewelry on.
I was going to get some Popeyes. Oh, okay. I'm about to move up. Once you sit down, I'm gonna move up. Once you sit down.
That was it. Hey y'all. I ain't gonna move that back up before I get back on the other side. Huh?
What you talking about?
Did you hit me with that thing?
No, I hit you with my finger.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Hey y'all.
Baby, let me know when you're comfortable. So I can move this.
As comfortable as I get. Y'all see my gray? Y'all see that mess? Do y'all see this? Y'all, I can't even figure out which way to turn my head. Do y'all see this mess? Look at this shit.
Looking at green
Look
light.
at this shit.
The green
Hey
light.
y'all. Baby, I don't never look at that green light, okay? I be trying, but I can't look at it.
The thing is set for the copy the thing if you ever want to
I can't even see how many people now.
it's only like 4. Gosh, I'm about to shoot the stream out.
What? Oh.
I'm about to put the stream out.
Hey y'all.
I gotta put it on the community board and then I gotta
Hey everybody doing? I only got one person talking, but say 4 people watching. So while those watching, hello.
Say hi. It don't hurt to say hi.
You don't feel like you ain't got to. Just saying.
Let's see. Share.
Okay.
Share the stream to.
I very rarely eat cake. I buy. I normally buy for them too. For DC and Nick. Every now and again I want some cake, so I got cake.
She got cake. Hold on. Here you go.
I gotta see what a Jello cake is.
Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to share the stream real quick. Share the stream real quick.
Hold up. Okay. I got 1 thumbs up. I have 2 now.
You got 2 thumbs up, baby. Why you say it like that? Like you was saying.
I wasn't saying. It's only 4 people. It's 4 people watching. Miss Stephanie is the only one talking. And she has said she gotta go get some cake. I know. I every now and again I'll be in Walmart, and I ain't gonna lie, I go get the cake that's on sale because 1, it's a store thing. It's not necessarily a freshness thing of the cake. It's just the store can only sell it. So they have to mark it down. So this cake was $10 originally. On the thing it was $7. I ended up paying $5 something for it. So it was just meant to be my cake.
It was your cake?
Yeah. So I bought it. Man, at some point, I don't know why my mouth juicy.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy.
My mouth was juicy.
Juicy.
But yeah. In stores, if you go into places like Walmart, whatever your grocery store is, Kroger, Winn-Dixie, Shoppers, Giant, Food Line, whatever. HEB, if you're in Texas. Somewhere else in Texas too, we used to go. Kroger and Winn-Dixie in the South. They can only sell things up to a certain point, even if it's still fresh. It depends upon the date that's on it. So if you go to the bakery section, don't you get that stuff that's gonna expire today. The day done drop down half price. Don't let it fool you.
What's that?
Because most time when you go in the bakery, you getting something to eat that day. Or maybe the next couple days. Most people don't go to the bakery to get something to last for a month. You just go over to the already processed section. But if you go to the bakery, you're getting something to eat that day, maybe the next day. So, you don't always have to spend all your money. Sometimes you can save a little bit and get the same quality.
Mm-hmm. Just don't get it if it's too far. The date is off too far.
No, I mean like it expired today. Expired tomorrow. Because most times it expires tomorrow or the day. It's a best buy date. It's not expiration date. Expiration dates are made by the company. Best buy dates are set up by the company and the place that sells it, because it doesn't necessarily mean it's not good anymore. That just means it's best by this date. And that's normally what you have on baked goods, because you can't tell, because even though you could cook 300 cakes at one time, all of them may not come out exactly the same, which means one may get fresh, may stay fresh longer than the next one. One will get hard, just depends. So you just have to take it on a case-by-case basis. Or you could be like DC. How long we done had that? 2 minutes? That's old.
Real quick. Throw that away.
Okay, so I bought this cereal, right?
Why are you going to tell that story? Why are you going to tell?
I just cereal, right? I'm looking at it.
I know, but still.
The cereal came out this year. It's not like during Halloween you get Count Chocula and Boo Berry and Franken something, whatever. And it might have been sitting up there for a year. Cereal just came out this year. And we hadn't even opened it. Let me see what the expiration date is on top of it. Hold on. It's looking at me right now. Let me see what the expiration date is.
Oh, happy birthday.
Leilani!
It's her birthday day.
Hey, y'all. Bye, y'all. Well, have fun.
Enjoy your day, for real.
Let me see what the expiration date is on the cereal. Expiration date is February 1st, 2020. She said, is that still some good? We should throw it away. It's old. I'm like,
if it's old, it's old.
It's not old. She just,
it's old.
She don't know. Callie,
where are you going? Where are you going? Sit down. Come on. Right there.
Well, have fun, Leilani.
Enjoy your birthday. Come over here. It is old.
I'm telling y'all, it's not even open.
Sit down, Callie.
I'm not a big cereal eater, it's more for just to review for y'all. And when I'll get in my moods to one cereal and maybe once a year, and this ain't the mood. So we hadn't even opened it yet.
Get over there, Callie. Look at her.
Sit down and move. You're not getting on me, so no.
She want cake. Come on. Come over here. Lay down.
Have fun, Leilani. Don't get no trouble. No good birthday trouble.
What?
Get no good birthday trouble.
All right. Is people still going back to school, or everybody not back in school yet?
Fairfax don't go back till next week.
Monday?
The 25th. That's Monday.
So people must be still school shopping every way.
People school shop all year round.
No, I'm just saying for if their kids ain't back in school yet.
I didn't know. Here, number one, let me tell y'all a little secret. I didn't know I didn't have to get the boy no school supplies for high school. I'm looking for a school list. They don't have one. And I'm like, alrighty then. Hey, Tugger-Wugger. They don't have one. And I was like, all right. I felt bad. The boy going, he don't have a trapper keeper or nothing.
I know, right? They ain't need nothing for school.
They gave him a Chromebook.
They need nothing for real.
Nick is in school, and I had not bought one school supply. Now Nick got stuff upstairs because I always make sure he got enough so it lasts all year. So I ain't got to go run to the store to get some index cards, some construction paper, or whatever the hell kids need. So he got stuff upstairs in his closet.
Right.
But I ain't had to buy shit. So, oh, Mr. Atlanta, hey y'all. Everybody's making their way on it. I wish hey
the
baby.
The bays.
Hey y'all. I know, Leilani, but see, your baby's not in high school yet. He got his Chromebook, and that is what he takes to school. So, and he gonna have he don't have homework yet because it's only 2 days in. But excuse me, but they don't have homework. So
yeah, they don't have no homework, no. But you know what?
He got football, so. That's all his ass got. He didn't know what he was signing up for. Because he says, okay, so he practices every day except Sunday and Friday if the varsity or junior varsity have a game. So that's the only time he doesn't practice. Sometimes they lift in the morning and practice after school. Sometimes they just practice after school. What else? On game day, they have to walk around school all day with their jerseys on. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Really?
This one is gonna get real.
Really?
That's when it's gonna get real. I'm telling you.
His head already big. I can't be dealing with that shit coming through the door. Had to cut the door open to get the little boy head in there. Child, swear.
Hey,
oh, I bought a cake yesterday for them. Then I wanted some. I just wanted some cake because we had some chicken earlier. And I just wanted something sweet. Oh yeah, it's gonna get real, baby. He already swear he fine. I just wanted something sweet. He already swear he fine. So there you go.
He got his backup plan.
That's his only plan. Shit.
His backup plan.
So Walmart had a triple chocolate Hershey's cake on sale. So I scooped it. I normally buy it for them, but I just want some.
All right. We just gonna start.
Baby girl, what's happening? You and your answer.
Hey.
I got a condo in the baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited. Now go and get the clapping. Now pop it for a player, pop it for me.
What?
Turn around and drop it for a player, drop it for me.
And I don't know why she got this disco music. Oh, you dancing? Go on, get it, babe.
All right.
So, the topic is just back to school, but it's not just back to school buying and back to school. It's all the stuff. I have a high schooler now. To all y'all that have high schoolers, y'all know what I'm talking about.
You can put the thing on the panel so anybody want to get on there. It's already copied and paste.
So it's just, I don't know. Just so much. Anybody want to get them on the panel? Click the link and just say hi.
Or you can tell us about your story with your kids.
I don't know. I'm just, I wasn't too worried about him getting hurt in grade school and even middle school. Because he played basketball and he went to school, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't think it could happen, but now he in high school and I'm just thinking about all the other stuff that go with high school. And I'm like, I can't do nothing about it, but I can think about it, which is bad because you shouldn't be able to think about it if ain't nothing you can do about it. If there's nothing you can do about a situation, your mind should not be able to process that information randomly, but it does. That kind of stuff to keep you up at night. You sit up and worry about stupid shit you ain't got no control over. So. Why does it smell like cake, but not the? Oh, I lit the candle. It's a candle. That, yes, he is living his best life now, baby. You ought to hear him. One day he was sitting up there. He said he's poor because he doesn't have any money. I said, "You're 14. What money you thought you were supposed to have at 14?" He's like, "I want a job." I'm like, "Okay, you can get a job. I ain't got no problem with that." And it's very few places to hire a 14-year-old. So as soon as he was going to play basketball, but he says now he's not going to play basketball. He's just going to, once football is over, he's just going to focus on football and work. I was like, okay. Because as soon as he turned 15, he getting his permit. Turned 15 on the 29th. On January 2nd, because everything going to be closed on the 1st, he's going to take his test so he can drive.
Hey, Debbie.
What's it?
She just popped. I get to see it before you. Pop up.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, but it's just different when kids, when they're young, you want them gone to school, and pretty much when they're in school, they do a lot of, it's different when they're in elementary. Middle school is kind of like getting towards the high school scenery, but the majority of the scary part is high school.
I'm done with grade school. The mini graduated in May.
Yeah, it just a little. It's like you're dealing with kids, older kids now as a freshman. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I didn't even have to. I didn't realize because before. Now I'm telling y'all, I don't know when it happened. Because before we'd be like, where you going? Who you gonna be with? I need 3 numbers, 3 forms ID, a social security number. And then all of a sudden one day he said, I'm gonna go somewhere. He was on the bike. I said, all right, bye.
Today you graduated.
I know, yeah, she graduated this year.
I know, right? It's like where did time fly? How did this fly past so quick? Because it was like Nick was just in elementary. I remember, like, what grade was that? Like 5th, 4th grade or 5th grade?
We've been up here.
He was like 4th or the 5th.
We've been up here 5 years, and he's in the 8th grade. So 3rd grade.
That's crazy. He was in the 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm. Or 3rd grade, 4th grade. Because when he came out of school, we left the day his last day of school, remember?
Yeah. But still.
So I think that was the 2nd grade. This year.
She said this year the got rid of the deans in our school district. So I'm glad I'm Dobie just would be more concerned. These kids be acting up. What's up, Big Easy?
Hey. Oh, typo. She said typo.
I know, typos. If you want to get in click the link. Well, if you want to get in the link to tell your story about your kids in school, that'll help then versus typing, because then you can tell us more. Just put a t-shirt on. You fine. You don't have to get all jazzy. I'm not ready. Yes, my son is in
the 9th.
See? Nick is in the 9th too.
But I didn't realize how I was just letting him go now. He's 14. He's a good kid. I mean, he's as good or bad as any other kid. I mean, I'm not one to pay. Now, don't get it twisted. Thank you, outspoken. I love my baby. That's my baby. And he's still all bright and shining me. That being said, kids can be capable of anything. So right now, he's a good kid. No problems. Teachers like him. Good kid. So we let him have a modicum of freedom when it comes to doing stuff.
She says the kids, not our kids. Yeah, you got to be mindful for other kids.
Right.
Because other kids, you don't know. Like Nick can go out here looking like $1 million, and Nick don't have $1 million. Then you have that one kid that don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to act up and bully stuff. That's too much going on.
Yeah, I'm worried about the bullying. I'm worried about the shooting. The thing about it is, government, our local, state, federal government would rather kids have bulletproof backpacks, or guns. Teachers have guns, or let's figure out how to make the doors bulletproof. But you don't want to do anything about the bullets.
What's up, BB Nice?
I would think that if the problem is one thing, the bullets and the guns, and who can get a hold to them, you would try to figure out what we can do. Oh, is it DC charter?
Keep the link in there.
My
son is a gamer, so I'm nervous for him. I live in Maryland, but I want him in the DC charter. Oh yeah, DC charter schools are real nice. I heard.
Nick's a gamer too, but I mean, he
yeah. Maryland schools are BS. DC schools are BS unless you're in charter school. Because keep in mind, I lived in DC and I also lived in Maryland. So Brittany went to a DC Catholic school, and then she went to a Maryland public school. And be honest with you, when she was in those two districts, or two different city, state, the school was city to the state. It wasn't good for her. She didn't really. Her grades sucked. So when I moved to Virginia for her to better her school and career, her grades went up, because out here they really care about the kids and their grades. And if they see they're not, grasping fast, they have after school studies and stuff like that. So that was my purpose of moving to Virginia, to get Brittany in a better school situation.
Oh yeah, I spoke about FedEx Field, so y'all know it's a mixed group.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, Nick is the one thing she'll tell you anytime I'm not strict. I'm not. I spoil him right, and he is what he is. But I have a thing about school. All the other shit he gonna do, I already know he gonna smell himself. He gonna try to push the boundaries, do whatever he got. I told him, I said, from now on, your happiness is in your control. Because what you got and what you keep is up to you. What you don't got is also up to you. And that's all I got to say. I ain't going to keep arguing with nobody. I think I just got to the point I ain't arguing with nobody. That includes him. If you know that you want to go out, play your game, have your phone, have your computer, and do all that stuff upstairs in your room without nobody messing with you, then you know what you got to do. However, if you feel the need to fuck that up,
that's on you.
That's on you. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not arguing or raising my voice with nobody no more. I'm too old for that shit, and I don't want my heart to bust. So if you want to keep your shit, do what you gotta do.
BB Nice said, I transferred my children to a charter school, and I had to keep my daughter back a year because they were so far behind. I get that.
Oh, I was talking about.
Yeah, I get that, because like I said, I had to move away from DC and Maryland because Brittany was so far behind. It was ridiculous. And the schools, they don't even care. They'll pass you, and you shouldn't even pass. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't play by school.
When she came to school out here, it was so like different. She got to, learn more stuff. She got to play sports, because back then they didn't really have sports or anything like that, even though she was a prissy girl. So she learned better out here. So
wait a minute, I was supposed to say you are. Can you get some DC studs so I can pick one? Y'all funny.
What she say, Santa?
Find this one's mine.
You stupid.
Mine.
But
I mean, I messed up high school because I hated it.
Right.
I hated high school. I hated grade school. I was picked on. I was bullied. I sucked into myself, and I read every book in the world. I read an entire encyclopedia by the time I was 11 years old. By the time I went to high school, I didn't have any ninth grade class. I've never taken a freshman high school class. Nah, they don't care. But I hated high school because, again, I felt different and I felt out. And I went, and I didn't have the best, me and my mom, because my mom was in Atlanta where I went to high school, and in Tuskegee when I was down there. But that's my grandmother. I was fine there, but I messed it up. So that's why I didn't want that for him. So wow, I'm very good at taking tests and I have an IQ that lets me fuck up some and still not flunk. I don't want him to make the same mistakes I did. I want him to have, because like we were talking, and you know, he homecoming. I'm forgetting that the boy, because he played football, a lot of shit that freshmen ain't necessarily gonna do, he gonna do because he played football. He was talking about homecoming. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck I gotta buy for that? Wait. Stop growing.
Outspoken, you all right? You cool? You ain't nothing wrong.
Oh no, baby. Shoot, look all you want to. There you go.
You stupid.
I don't know, baby. I ain't jealous because I'm gonna tell y'all some good. This ain't got nothing to do with talking about the children. This is just for future reference. I'm not jealous. Mm-mm. I can't make her do anything, and she has to want to always come home. If she don't want to come home, that's not a reflection of me. That's a reflection of her, and that's not a reflection of somebody else. If you can get her to look at you, guess what? It wasn't for me. And I'm not about to sit up there and stress on it, even though I know.
Baby, you don't. That's a hit on purpose.
It wasn't a good one because she ain't hit. But no, really, I'm not. She know that. Her best friend is a girl. Bye. I mean,
They will do homecoming and dances 9th grade through 12th, depending on the child.
He already talked. Well, I got to go to homecoming because I asked him. I asked him. What I asked him? I asked him, had he met any new friends? He said, no, not really. We still got the same friends. I said, you seen the girls? He said, you know, your boy got you ready for homecoming. I said, why you going to homecoming? He said, God. And I forgot. He's a football. Football is for homecoming. So I guess he got to go to homecoming. Yeah. All right. So it begins. He in high school. Wait a minute, y'all. I still trying to wrap my mind around that little part. But hey, it is what it is.
Right. That's crazy though, because it's like Nick, quiet Nick. Remember quiet?
He's quiet, but he's still quiet.
No, he's still quiet, but he wasn't into nothing. Like he wasn't. That's why I put him on. I put him in sports because when Nick came in my life, he was real young. He was like real young. He was in elementary. You know, like the beginning of elementary, and he would never like want to do anything or participate in anything. If they had a school event, we gotta be like, come on, Nick, we should go to this. It's like he never really wanted to do anything. So now it's like he wanna, you know, what's the word I'm trying to use, baby? Like his horizon, like do stuff. And
yeah, he's thinking outside his box.
Yeah,
breaking the box down and coming out the box. So
I don't know if that's good or bad though.
It is what it is. High school, and these years between high school and college are when you find yourself, bad or good. You find your likes, your dislikes. You start forging relationships with people that can last a lifetime. Mm-hmm. I still, on my Facebook, I just got back with people I've known since I was an infant. So you forge these relationships with these people, and regardless of whether or not you're still in the same city or state, you still are home. These people are home to you. But you learn yourself. He's learning himself. And he's always been a cool kid, you know, friends, you know. But I mean, now he's getting into his skin.
BB Nice say, what your advice on this? My son is 11. And I want him to play basketball this year because he's really good, but he doesn't want to. See,
he's 11. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm of two minds of that because hey Justus, hey y'all. I'm of two minds of that because not all kids are sports. Just because he like playing them at the house, at the hoop, and he's good at it, doesn't mean that's what he wants to do. That being said, depending upon where you are, as far as needing to play sports to keep kids out of trouble, that's why I'm of two minds. I'm like, I hate when parents make kids play sports because they didn't get a chance to kick a ball or throw a ball or bat a ball around. So they got their baby in 13 different sports and all he really want to do is read a book and play a game. I hate that.
What's up, just average?
But if you're in a situation where your child needs an extracurricular activity to keep him out of trouble because of the place he's in, not necessarily because of who he is. I mean, maybe if he's good at basketball, Nick is good at basketball, he don't want to play no more. So see if you want to play something else. Don't have to stick with basketball.
It might come back later. You
know, he might
but
want to play in high school.
But see, what she said was the mama thing. I'm gonna tell you what my input is on that. BB Nice. Like she said, one thing is it depends on the city, the state you are, and if there's a lot of stuff going on that he can get himself into bad trouble or something. So you want to keep them busy and occupied. Because when Nick came in my life, he didn't want to play any sports. But see, me as being a dominant masculine person, I was determined to put him in a sport. He didn't want to play soccer, but guess what? At the end of the day, he played soccer. I took him to the games. I took him to the practices and everything. He wasn't good at it, but he played it.
He was all right.
He was all right.
Goalie at the end. Play with my baby if you want to. Now, wait a minute.
But he wasn't that one that run down.
No, he was. Nick, like, basically, no.
So I actually, even though they don't want to, at the end of the day, you the parent. You know what I'm saying? So you have to tell him, or not even tell him, he's going to play. If it's like something that's he's being distracted and doing something. But me personally, I feel like all kids should be in some type of sports, period. I don't care if it's tennis, golf, something.
Well, see, that's where we differ, because she thinks sports is the only extracurricular activity kids can have. If he may like to play basketball, but he may be good at singing. He may like to play basketball, but he may be good at art. Any extracurricular activity that they will actually do, because you wasting your money and your time. You putting your baby in some shit he don't want to do, and you sitting up there, he miserable, and you mad as hell because you got to have his no playing ass over here. You go and you cheer your baby on. But don't be miserable. Find out what you got to tell him, look, you got to do something.
Yeah, but see, she's saying he's good at it. I mean,
but he don't want to play it.
But then you put him in soccer.
Well, put him in something. Well, what I'm saying is this. If he don't want to play basketball this year, find out what he like to do. Nick like to sing. If Nick wasn't playing the sport, his ass would be somewhere singing in a choir.
Mm-hmm. They got to do something.
You see what I'm saying? So find out what else he like to do. If he don't want to play basketball right now, find an art class or build route. I mean, they got all kind of programs for kids to have something to do other than sit around in your face all the time. Get out, go meet people. Sports has just always been the go-to for parents.
Well, it's good because he's only 11. It ain't like you can drop him off at the movies in the mall.
No, what I'm saying, sports has always been a go-to, but we never think about not all kids. I promise y'all, you could have stuck me in whatever the hell sports you want to stick me in. I was not gonna do it.
BB Nice say I suggest to try 1 year, and if he like it, good. If not, he doesn't have to. Jim Hammocks, we got you. See Atlanta said I never forced my kids to do any sports they didn't want to. My son tried many different things. As long as it was positive, I was for it.
Yeah, I mean that's my outlook. See Atlanta.
No other opinions make him try. I made my son play football at that age. Just Hammock said, my kids are dancers.
Yeah, dancing.
To put them in piano, just trying to get them well-rounded.
If they're dancers, not because I was a singer, but I couldn't dance. So you put me in all the dance you want to. I mean, I can twerk a little bit before my knees got out there, but I can't dance.
You don't twerk.
But you could put. That's the thing. A lot of people think that because you're artistic in one thing, you can do something else. A lot of times that ain't true.
Right.
I can't draw. Can't draw with shit. I can write. I have pretty handwriting. I can't draw at all. I got cockeyed. Just anything. What I'm saying is, we look at the arts as well as sports.
Big E said you have to pay for that here now. Yeah, you do have to pay for sports, but if you can also get scholarships. I mean, if you're not told about the scholarships, you can get those for your child. If it's costing too much money for them to play.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a sport. I mean, because I was artistic, I would look more to the art-based stuff because Nick sings and Nick likes music. And they have some of those things, but he's also a sporty dude. So he chose football. Nick chose football. Because we was like, you can play basketball when you go to high school.
Right.
And he wouldn't have had to be stuck in what he's doing. Because I'm telling you, since August 5th, Nick has no longer belonged to me. He now belongs to whatever coach is his. I forget the name of the freshman coach. Coach Barnes. Yeah, he not Coach Barnes' child. Because he leave the house in the morning and come back in the afternoon.
Tell him he need to feed him and clothe him. That's what I said. You have to do something. He sang and was in the chess club for 2 years, so I just want him to try it.
Had me spending all my money. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's like no, I have been working since I was 17, so I have no problem filing for any aid I need for my child. Because at the end of the day, I need to get him taken care of. And if I gotta ask for help, I'm gonna do that. But because I do that, a lot of programs he can get into. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot. I mean, just for football, if I'd had to put out every piece of money that they wanted, I would have been close to $500 now. And I still got to pay like what? $250? Mm-hmm. I still got to pay $250. But I got half of it taken off. So all you got, don't be afraid. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody talking about I do this and I make this money and I do this to spend this money. Do not be afraid to ask for help for your kids, especially the older your kids get, especially if you're a single parent. I don't care whether you're a mother or a father. Do not be afraid to ask for help for your children. Because if you need them to get in programs, see about it. If you make X amount of dollars and you got these many kids, see if somebody won't help you get your child into these programs, into these sports programs, into these STEM programs, into these art programs. Because a lot of times they have scholarships and money set aside for kids, for people who are serious about their kids to do something else other than sit at home. So we got to stop being prideful when it comes to taking care of our family. I can do this all by myself. It's hard as hell by yourself. It is hard as hell when it's a couple, when it's a pair, when it's us. We got to take care of us and him again. Mm-hmm. Because we got to take care of him just for being our kid, but then we got to make sure that just not he's fed and has clothes on and lights on. We also got to make sure that he has his mental health. And that goes along with keeping him engaged, keeping him out there, letting him. Don't be scared to ask for help, because this shit is hard. Make no mistake about it. This is hard. And if somebody can help you, take that help, because you never know when you'll be able to help somebody else, when you'll be able to pull somebody else's kid. You never know what your presence will mean to somebody else. So never be scared to ask for what you need for your babies. Because I have no problem whatsoever. When it comes to him, and if you want to try it, if I got to work an extra shift, if I got to ask her, if I got to, we're going to try it. We're going to figure it out. Because he didn't ask to be here. I brought him here, so I got to pay the cost to be the boss. And I'm the boss. Right? Mm-hmm. You know what? That didn't sound convincing. Sound like some bullshit.
You good though.
That sound like some bullshit. The same thing with Brittany. Mm-hmm. Brittany's grown, but she's still a kid. And at some point, you still have to take care of them and help them out. And it doesn't always, it ain't necessarily always with money, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? We going back to school, we sending these kids to school, and it's not the same as it used to be. Mm-hmm. I had she's actually one of the bomb squad, but she started out one of my customers.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking yesterday, and
what's up, Raylo?
She know them dates white guys, and I just asked her because y'all know me, and I'm gonna ask a question if I want to know the answer. And she prefers. That's a preference. Like we were talking one of the real talks is about a preference. Hey Ray. No, he don't wear uniforms. Clothes. I'm not big on.
He never wore. You know what? Nope. Nick never wore uniform.
He wore uniform, not here. He wore uniforms in Alabama and Texas. They didn't have uniforms. He never wear
uniforms here.
And I don't like uniforms in public schools. I don't. They say that it's for the kids' safety and so that one kid won't have more than the other kid. But the reality is, I'm not gonna send my kid. If I gotta send my, I hate the fact that you snatch the individuality from children.
I like when Brittany was in uniforms. It was cheaper.
Because one, I gotta buy 2 pair of clothes. I gotta buy clothes because he's not gonna wear that ugly shit nowhere else but to school. So, and we not gonna send him to school with no good khakis. He gonna have them school khakis with rub around the waist. No. And you still gonna find a way. Yeah, I hate one, it takes the individuality away from kids. And number two, if my child gonna go to school, if he gonna wear Jordans in regular clothes, he gonna wear Jordans in this uniform. Right. Okay. If he gonna have to wear a uniform, his shirt gonna be a polo. It's not just gonna be a polo shirt, it's gonna be a polo. So you're not helping with kids feeling better about themselves because they all look alike. All you're doing is making kids conform. I like the fact that Nick has his own style, that I can't look at him and say he dressed like this boy or this boy. I can't go get the clothes that I think all the other kids wear. I like that he has his own style. He's his own person. And I think we should do that with our kids. We don't want to all be the same. That's what makes the world a beautiful place that it is. Yeah, it helps the kid. And then my thing is this: what are you gonna do about the parents? See, that's another thing. You got all these kids wearing the same color because that's basically what it is: white shirt, khaki pants, blue shirt, khaki pants. Normally, khaki pants either blue, black, or khaki color, and some plain color polo shirt. So now you got these kids all wearing the same thing, the same color, but this little girl's shirt was $3 and this little girl's shirt was $500. Same problem. And now you feel bad because you can't even get a shirt. You can't even get no more than a $3 shirt. So no, I mean, I don't know. I know why Catholic schools did it to stand out. That's why Catholic schools at one point, private and Catholic schools were the only ones that weren't uniforms to stand out from public schools. Because in public schools, you wear your own clothes. And you know how bad we wanted to wear our own damn clothes. Every year I went to school when I was in grade school, from kindergarten to 8th grade. Kindergarten, we wore our clothes. From 1st grade to 8th grade, I wore a uniform. But the first week of school, we went to school the day after Labor Day. So whatever day that was fell on, that's when we went. We didn't go back to school because I was in a Catholic school. So we also had all the Saints days off too. People forget. In a real Catholic school, we went to school about 3 days. Because every time Saints Day popped up, our ass was at home. But they did a lot in them 3 days.
You was learning your ass.
You learned the hell out. But
I remember Catholic schools.
Yeah, because of gang violence and the colors and everything that went on. But that didn't help, because let me tell y'all something. It's not about these kids. I know kids, that's just an outward representation. That's just whatever. If you a badass little kid that think you a badass little kid, you're going to be a badass little kid in that uniform. I don't give a damn what color the uniform is. If you rep red and you wearing white, you still a badass little kid that rep red. You ain't got to have it to say it, to be it, to live it. And that's the problem.
Just Hammer said, shoot, I had to pay a boatload of money for plaid uniforms and something with a logo on the shirt. The skirts cost $37 a piece and the shirts were $15.24.
Yes, my little dresses back in the day, and y'all know this was the 70s. And shut up for somebody to say something about how old I am. This was this was the 70s. My dresses back in the 70s was $20 and $30. And I was a chubby baby. Hey, CC, hey.
I'm not talking to her right now.
I was a chubby child, so my shit was like bigger. And yes. So my grandma had a debate. Yes, French toast. What? Play with it. They still got French toast. But I was with French toast when French toast first came out, when it was French bread. I'm just playing.
What's that?
It's a company that sold the uniforms and stuff, the shirts and stuff.
Yeah, maybe pull that up.
Yeah, they don't sell no uniforms, I don't think. I ain't never seen no uniforms on. But yeah, so my shit was still expensive back then. My grandma still had to buy clothes. She talked shit about that. So sick of buying these damn uniforms. Hell, what's the fabric? She wanted to make them. But I'm like, I did the uniform thing. Had to go out and buy khaki pants and white and red, yellow. It was white and yellow shirts. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this ain't cute.
Ours was blue plaid with little red in it. It was navy blue.
Ours was just shades
white
of blue.
Shirt, and the boys had the blue pants with the blue shirts.
Oh, I mean, I've never been to charter school. Nick has been here since 3rd, 4th grade. He came at the end. One of them, anyway. Wait a minute, 4th through 5th, 5th through 6th, 6th through 7th, 7th through 8th, 8th through 9th. So it was about to be 6 years. So I think he came up here on the 3rd.
I think he was going to the 4th grade.
I don't know.
Because he was 2 years across the street.
And
then he went to middle school.
Okay.
Yeah, because middle school is what, 4 years?
3rd grade, 4th grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. Right. So he came here on the 3rd year, 3rd grade.
Yeah. They make you pay at them charter schools.
And then I love
pay $250 on school supplies. God damn.
I love buying school supplies. I love my grandma bought me school supplies when I was a kid.
Want to do a video and just go back?
Y'all know what Walmart look like right now. Let me tell y'all some good shit. Walmart had about 3 or 4 sections of school supplies. One when you come in the door.
Right.
On the customer service side. One, they had one back in the home and garden section. And then on the side, got one in the back.
With the food on that
wall. In the back with a
Oh, you talking about with a
in the back
fabrics and all that stuff? Yeah.
And had one on the wall. Y'all need to see what that shit look like. That look like
people ransack.
What's that day after Christmas? What's that day after Thanksgiving?
Black Friday.
Yes. I wish the hell I might. Now I need to leave the house and go like the Dollar Tree or something, but I'll go in there. Want to buy some Dollar Tree? We go host. Wish I would go in Walmart looking for a school supply.
Right. If y'all want to get on the panel and tell your story, your school story, that'll help us out.
What was I saying?
That's funny as hell though, because it's like they went in there and ransacked that place.
I mean, and they just saw. I don't know. That was it.
They just put them school supplies in a box.
They sent a letter home. Let me tell y'all something. We was talking about it earlier.
What's up,
hey,
Wilma, we did get the box, which is up there. We doing the open box later. We got envelopes and stuff in the mailbox. So.
Oh, y'all hear my neck though?
I finally made it to the P.O. box.
My neck was crunchy. Anyway. Nick still got school supplies upstairs from your full ass. Cause you're not about to sit up here and make me go back to the store. I said, Nick, they teach your ass shit, look in your box.
He got his own school supplies.
Sure do. He need a notebook, he got notebooks. He needs some paper, he got paper. He some pens, pens.
He got spiral tabs,
he got
everything. Books.
Got everything. I didn't have to go get anything. I just thought that he need. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know why I've been wanting to buy the boy a trapper keeper just because I had one.
Why you want that?
I might still buying one just because I want him to have one. Because every child in high school should have a trapper keeper.
You want one?
I got one.
You want another one or something?
No, that's not a trapper keeper. Oh, that's just a keeper. I need a trapper. I'm about to go buy me one.
See, she want one.
I love my trapper keeper. And then after I got out of school, then they started making it with zippers and shit. I don't know. They still sell them. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to look it up. I think they still sell them.
Just have me say, I think some of them teachers take the supplies home and use them for their own kids.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all something about that. I believe the most underpaid people in the world are teachers. Now, they are asshole teachers that need to be cussed out and if you don't want to do it, feel free to contact me and I will do it for you. Because some bitches shouldn't be teaching. Just like we talk about police officers, and some people shouldn't be in a classroom. Understand these people have, they are in your kid's face for 8 hours a day.
Right.
And it's 5 days a week. And that's a lot of time with somebody who's an asshole. and your kids are still growing up. That being said, that is maybe 0.5% of the teachers. The rest of the teachers take their time out of their day. They teach all the time. They teach when they off. They help kids when they're at home. They spend thousands of dollars of their own money because the school will not give them anything. I'm going to tell y'all some good shit, just like the lady on YouTube said. If she want a yellow binder, I'm going to buy that bitch a yellow binder. You want a microwave, bitch, I get your microwave. You need a rug for the room? I get you a rug. You want a yellow binder? I get you a yellow one, a pink one, a blue one, an orange one. What you need? You are taking care of my baby for 8 hours a day. What else you need? You need some wine? I get your ass some wine. I bring you some wings, some Buffalo Wild Wings. What you need? Kids bad as hell. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how much you love your baby. My son is bad as hell. That's my baby. And you will love him. If you take him to your house, you'll be like, you are so mannerable. You're so well raised. Just awesome. Just beautiful. But
Big,
you had
Big Gizzy said they need computers now. That's old school. They do. They actually give them out here in Virginia. They all give them
Chromebooks.
They got Chromebooks. Middle school and high school has Chromebooks.
Yep. Nick had, I guess that's why he didn't need none, because he got a Chromebook. He got to carry with him, do all his homework and stuff on. So, but like I said, yes, think about it. And these teachers do. I mean, a lot of teachers still, 90% of them still teach old school. They cut out stuff. They do. They have things on the board, especially when you're talking about kids from kindergarten to the 8th grade. Before high school, they do them a little bit. High school, they're trying to transition them to college, so it comes out of that elementary, middle school type of teaching into more actual lecturing to the kids, and that's cool too, because that's at the level he's at now. But for the past 9 years, if she want a yellow binder, I'm gonna get a yellow binder. Hell, I get you another different color for every goddamn class they gotta go to. I don't care. He had binders and markers and highlighters. He had highlighters for different colors. I don't care, because I understand. I mean, I bitch, but I still gonna buy it, because at the end of the day, these people are taking care of our kids and teaching our kids stuff that we don't know or that we can't teach them. So I'm cool with whatever. I'm not about to argue, because I know how much money they spend, because I was raised in a small town, and a lot of my family members were teachers, and I know what they did. They go back to school a month, 2 months sometime before the kids come back. They go set up their class. They go buy all the stuff. They go make personal things for the kids. I mean, that's a lot of money and time, and that's 5 days a week.
And then they gotta decorate the room.
And don't nobody want to ever give them a raise. You'll give a football player millions of dollars. You'll give a singer millions of dollars. You'll give an actor millions of dollars. But you'll get doctors and lawyers hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars. But you won't get the people who teach them a raise? Come on, man. Come on. That's just disrespectful and ungrateful. And then you want to complain about them not knowing nothing. What you did at home? If Nick don't, I told Nick, I said, I can't help your ass with the math. You gonna flunk. Don't ask me. Do not ask me shit about math, because I'm gonna tell you wrong, because I'm from the old school and new school math. I'm like, how the hell y'all take so long to get to 2 + 2 is 4? So I don't know nothing about that. English, I got you. Science, I got you. I hate social studies, but it's more or less reading, and it's more or less general information. So I got you. But math, Charles, that's what he got his degree in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then we know a math tutor.
So, but no.
Like,
if I worry about the stupidest shit when it comes to Nick. I don't want a little girl to break his heart, because I can't do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? No amount of talking or advice or stories or stuff. Nothing. Brittany, we can't do nothing. You couldn't do nothing about nobody breaking Brittany heart. You can't do nothing about that. But you still think about it because you don't want nobody to hurt your baby. That's a hurt. Anybody have a broke heart when they was a kid know that shit hurt, and that's a hurt you don't want. And that's the stuff I think about with Nick. I don't want him to get hurt on the football field, but I know he got to play. I know he's gonna be sore. He said he want to use our bathtub so he can soak in some hot water. I'm gonna go out and get some Epsom salt, maybe get some ice cubes. I don't know what the hell you need to put on him. I don't know whether you need to be hot or cold. We'll figure it out. We either gonna boil them or freeze them. One or the other. We'll fix them.
To the gym and get in that hot tub.
It's just all the people coming. I don't know. It's wondrous when your kids go to school, especially when they're starting to go to big school, and you look at them. And Nick I'm one of them moms. I take a picture of the boy every first day of school. That's my baby. Forget y'all. I'm gonna do it. But the way where we live, it has the siding is slats, so you can see his growth in the slats behind him. And I'm like, every year he go up a slat, and the slat about 6 inches. I'm like,
it's like about like this.
I'm like, he messed around and hit that 15, 16 growth spurt that all of a sudden everything is high water and the shoes too little. I don't know what I'm gonna do then. Because he's 3 inches away from 6 feet. And he's 14. He's 3 inches away from 6 feet. Ice is for swelling. Thank you, Raylo. I never know what the hell the difference. So ice is for swelling and heat is for soreness. Gotcha. Thank you. I think he just sore, so we're gonna heat him on up.
We're gonna put him in hot tub.
We're gonna heat him up. But
yeah, school, like we were saying, school is just different from back in the day. Back in the day, you can go to school and don't worry about nothing.
You fight on Friday. Y'all sitting together the game.
Talking about 3:00.
Y'all fighting at 3:00. By the time the game started, 7:00, y'all sitting together cheering. It ain't like that no more.
Nope.
These little girls can't tell these little glass boys no more. Next thing you know, Monday I'm there shooting up at school because the little girl said, I don't want to go eat ice cream with you. They bullying kids. It's already bad enough that you can bully somebody from across the world, but they're bullying these kids to the point of suicide. And I worry about that. Nobody can say for 100% certain that their child is this, that, or the other. Stop being certain about your kids. I am certain that Timmy didn't do that. I am certain that he didn't do this. I don't know what the hell he did. Tell me what he did. Let me see. He might have did that. He might have. I don't think he did that. He might have did that one, but he didn't do that one. See, I'm realistic about my kids. Because if I'm not realistic about them, I can't help them. Because if I have an unrealistic view of Nick, that means I don't see what he's doing. That means he knows I don't see what he's doing. And either I don't care or I'm just too stupid to. And if you don't think kids want or need discipline, they will tell you. It's all cool that mama let me do whatever I want to do, but it ain't cool that mama let me do whatever I want to do. I don't have any boundaries. And then when I get out in the real world and I try to do that shit with somebody else and I get smacked down, I can't handle it. Yeah, I mean, that's what the coach was like. He said the coach for the varsity is like, I'm trying to get these kids ready for the real world. I'm going to fuss at them. I'm going to holler at them. And don't say nothing to me because I already told you I was going to do it. And if you can't handle it, don't come to practice. So I don't go to practice because I know the coach got to say all this crazy shit. I know he got to holler at my baby. I don't know how I react, so I stay my ass away from practice. I ain't even going to scrimmages because that ain't for me. Because you need to say something about my baby. I'll be like, wait. First of all, you made the wrong call. I've been watching sports for the past 5 years. I've been turned into a referee in 3.2 seconds.
She couldn't have been at the scrimmage game, y'all. Because they did pull him aside because he didn't have his...
Well, nah, if somebody told his ass to tie some shit up...
The way Charles said it, he was like, Nick got yelled at. You would have been like, wait!
The fuck up! Who the fuck you talking to? I live in a very non-confrontational team mommy cheerleadery kind of area. And I don't know if they're ready for the hold up. I don't know the fuck you talking.
See, he got a game Monday night, y'all. Oh,
Is
no.
that his first game or is that a scrimmage?
It's gonna be a real first game.
That's his first game?
Yeah.
Oh shit. We gotta go wherever that's at. It's at Dominion High School. I don't know what that is, but we gotta go there. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. He gets fussed at all the time because his ass mad Wanda. So
She said, I remember when parents fight. Raylo said, I remember when parents fight with the coaches. Yeah.
I ain't never been one. Cause see, I can't tell you about your coaching style. I can't tell you what you're doing. And if they winning or losing, that's on them. I understand it's a game. I get all that. It's just the mama in you. You know, the mama in you is like, will you messing with my baby? You ain't got nobody else to talk to?
Right.
But the reality is that I know that that's his job. So I stay away from his job. Right. So that I won't be fighting with myself, want to go out there and cuss somebody the hell out. Tap somebody on the shoulder.
Coaches are good to keep kids on track. You're right. Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. And then that's why I like some kids don't want that. You know, some kids used to not getting fussed at or hollered at or don't know how to take that type of situation. So that's why some kids really don't want to play sports.
Some kids ain't never had their mom tell them, go sit your ass down somewhere.
And then when the coach say, you know, fuss at them, then they got a problem.
Nick be like, Nick probably look at the coach like,
yeah, because when I got to the scrimmage game, Charles was like, Nick got hollered at.
Nick probably looked at him like this.
And then when Nick got in the car, I was like, Nick, was you okay? He's like, I was all right.
Because he done had, bring your ass here. You know, he knows the subtle tones of getting cussed out.
He know. I mean, he rarely do anything, but when he does something,
I think that's why he get fussed at, because he don't do enough. It's not like we constantly having to do it. It's not like every day you got to say, Nick. It ain't that. It's not like that. So the 1 or 2 times you got to do it, you got to get all your shit in right then, because be to say something else. I know Nick be like, oh shit, I wish they stopped talking to me. Right. I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even do that. I did that already. Why are they fussing at me now?
So who kids are back in what state y'all in? No, not what state y'all in. I put one of the kids back in school and 2 if they're not back in school yet. Because it's like a lot of schools are not back in school yet. You know?
Because they don't go to after Labor Day. I don't know when the fuck they started kids going to school in the end of August like this. It's still 2 more weeks left in August. I mean, it's still a week. It's a whole week.
Some kids went back to school like 2 weeks ago.
Some kids went to school at the beginning of August. I'm like, what the hell kind of shit is that? We went back to school after Labor Day in September.
Right.
Got out of school in May. They want the children to stay in school 7 days a week, 365. What the hell for? You need a break. Teachers need a break. Hell, you been had teachers commit suicide left and right if you think they're going to sit up in the class with your little badass kids every day of the year. Hell, that look like.
We used to go back after Labor Day. Right. We used to go back to school back after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to ask y'all, how many of y'all went to school? Now, everybody went to school. And if y'all ain't going to school at one point, I don't know. But everybody that went to school, which should be everybody, do you remember when your school didn't have AC and they opened up the windows and it'd be hot?
Baby, where you went to school at?
Back in the day?
Baby, where you went to school at?
Out in DC.
I was in Alabama. We was in the church. Maybe because it was so small. Because it wasn't but 20 of us. We had air conditioning.
I mean, we had air conditioning eventually, but
it's Alabama.
I remember we had the windows. They had to open up the windows. And it'd be so hot, and you trying to figure out how you supposed to learn in the heat.
This Alabama. You must around not have no air conditioning for these children and see one of these parents shut your whole school down. No, ma'am.
No AC. I'm from New Orleans. See?
And let me try again. Now, again, I say, I don't know where y'all was at. But we messed around. They had no air conditioning. I don't know, maybe because I went to my whole kindergarten through 8th grade was Catholic. Our school wasn't no bigger than our school, small as shit anyway. But we had air, so I don't know what to
go to
say.
school that one time and I had no AC.
I ain't talking about the AC not working. You talking about not having none.
See, I felt like we had AC.
First of all, it was hot 17 months out the year. So shit, no.
See,
we be done died.
Grade school, no AC. Close the shades. Yes, that's what they did.
Turn it on. Turn the fan on. Classes that didn't have air had fans in every window. Either way.
They pull those shades. Oh, you remember them shades you pulled and they can pop and yeah, we had all that.
T95 went to an Episcopal. Yeah. It's one of them words that you gotta slow down. Can't say that shit fast. Like specific.
Yeah.
Episcopal. There we go. I got it. But yeah, no, I don't know. Look here. I guess it depends upon the city that you were in. I, however, was not in a city where they did not have air. So
see, yep, we had the road. They pulled the shades up. They opened all the windows.
My grandmama had a 5.
Yeah, Victoria, the yellowish color. I thought they was.
But
dirty.
it was supposed to be white.
They look dirty.
But the sun didn't bleach them. It just made them, yeah.
Vanilla.
Yeah, I think they were supposed to be white.
But yeah, I remember that. And then they just roll up if you let it go too fast. And the teacher get mad. Didn't I tell you don't roll it like you put it, you hold it. I'm like, I ain't never want to touch.
I don't remember being hot.
I was scared of those.
I've been fat a long time.
Yeah, they was vanilla, like they supposed to be white. Why they didn't just change them or something.
You want to get in there? Hey, Cheryl.
What's up, Cheryl?
Hey.
Yeah, those was back in the days. Shoot, I remember back in the day when did y'all have to take what's that shit? Gym.
P. Everybody take P. They still do P. They don't have home ec like they used to. Nick actually took when the last year when Nick made that pillow.
Oh yeah.
I think Nick had home ec last year. He made a pillow.
He had home economics. Home economics.
He had that. He had a tech class. Nick has had. I mean, yeah, Nick is school wise. He's relatively lucky because the schools he's been involved in good. Nick is always math started being an issue for him. Was it last year or year before last? Mm-hmm. But other than that, I think in Nick's entire career, he's had 1 D,
yeah,
and 1 C.
And he pulled that grade up when I said
1 D and 2 C's, either 1 D and 2 C's or 1 D and 1 C.
You start taking devices. They like, I'm gonna get my grades back up.
And this whole thing, so
home ec sewing class, electronics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took sewing class.
They need to teach. See, that's the thing. That's my thing about it. Yeah, Nick took home ec, cooking and everything.
Yeah, he said he taking a cooking.
He gonna take a cook class at school. You said I flunked home ec. They wanted me to sew a dress. Nick pillow over there. I feel like going to get him. He made us a pillow.
Yep, he made a school pillow.
Mm-hmm.
I took sewing and still can't sew.
Oh,
shop wood.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all what us as parents have. That's a problem. All of us think our kids should go to college.
She made a gumball machine. Her parents still have it.
That's what's up. Shit, you better take some wood shop, make something we can use. Mm-hmm. Parents don't start realizing that every child in this world is not meant to go to college and make preparations for that. They ain't got to go to college, but they need to learn how to do something. If they're good with their hands, teach them, take them to a tech school. Let them learn how. Let me tell you, y'all know how much, y'all know how much electricians and plumbers make? Mm-hmm. Shit, go on, Nick, plumb. You want to do something? Fix somebody's pipes. Fix somebody's electricity. You know how much you can make doing that? Be a carpenter. You know how much people will pay for handmade things? Because everybody is not book smart don't mean they're not smart. They just mean college ain't for them. And a lot of these kids need to take wood shop. And what's that other one where they work with I think wood shop was where the teacher always had a finger cut off, missing at least one. She
said I would have rather done wood shop. Me too. back then girls weren't allowed. You're right.
Nails, there you go. A lot of girls. I mean, do you know how much people charge? Do you know how much people can make doing hair? I need somebody to do my hair right damn now. Shit.
Let me do your hair.
Look at that, Cher. Always need a handyman. Don't keep making your kids feel bad because they can't be doctors and lawyers. Make your kids feel proud to be the handyman. You can charge $20 an hour to be up in somebody's house fixing their shit. You in somebody's house for 5 hours. It's $100. You in some different house every day. Come on now. Come on now. You can charge more for different stuff. Stop playing. Get these kids something to take care of themselves so they ain't gotta be even bartending. Even what I do, I'm a bartender, but they have schools for bartending, and these people come out mixologists, and these people are making 6 figures a year. So don't think that you have to have a college degree in liberal arts or business management, or you have to be a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer. You can be a plumber. You can be an electrician. You can be a bartender. You can do what you want to do. Just do something. That's what we have to tell them. Do something.
That's what I told Brandon.
Take care of yourself. It's not that I won't help you. It's just that when I'm not there, I need to know that you can pay your bills, that you can feed yourself, that you can put clothes on you, that if you're sexually active and have a husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, that you can take care of them problems that pop up. You being one of them. Thank you. That's what happens. And then we get these kids, I gotta go to college. Oh, and all they do their first year of college is play spades and fuck.
Did you say that?
I did.
If young folks committing suicide because of college loans,
you come out of right by the time I graduate. But see, I'm old, so it don't bother me. By the time I graduate, I know I'm gonna be up to close to 100,000 because I'm gonna go to a secondary school after I get out.
The loans hot.
Longer you in school, the less time. The more you can push out paying them back. But a lot of things are going to loan. What are they doing? What's that? What do they call it? Loan forgiveness, because a lot of these loans are just ridiculous. These schools are they get money from the government, but they still get money from you. You use $6,000 for me to be on computer, $6,000 for me to be on the computer for 8 weeks. And I still had to buy a $75 book or something.
I really feeling this.
You're right, Cheryl. You're right. I give that. If you don't need to, but I'm telling you, you need to have something. Because I'm not handy. I can't fix nothing. I'm not artistic. I can't paint your shit. Singing is beautiful. But, only so much gospel pays the bills. I wish I would have gotten my degree. Because what I want to do, I need one. I'm not handy. I'm not, I can't fix your shit. I can't fix your car. I can't fix your pipes. I can't make your lights come on. But to be a lawyer, now to be a forensic psychologist, I need my degree. So I wish I would have done it back when I was younger. But I'm doing it now. And that's another reason I wanted to do it, because I wanted to let Nick know, if Nick decides he gets to assert to 30 years to pay off, it take a while. It takes as long to pay off student loans as do a house. And sometimes you're paying them off at the same time. If Nick finds something and he wants to go to Europe for a year after high school, bye. I will cry. I will hold my baby at the airport. I will act a fool, but I will let his ass get on that plane. Sure will. If Nick decides he's with a band, and I defaulted one time and then I got on the thing and I wasn't going to do that again. I defaulted one time and then I paid it off and then I got another student loan. So no, I wouldn't want to do that again. Because when they take your income tax, that suck your heart out. You're like, oh, wait a minute. When you about to get back $7,000, all of a sudden you get a letter from the IRS going,
Ma'am,
due to your student loans,
sorry.
we have deferred all of your refund
You're done.
to the education. I'm like, what the fuck did that say? Wait a minute, they didn't teach me how to read in school, because clearly that's not a check. So clearly I did not learn how to read. But yeah, Nick decides he get with a band. He said, "Mama, for a year, I want to travel and sing and play in a band." Bye. Who am I? Sometimes I wish I would have did the singing thing. I didn't, and it is what it is. My grandmother was not none of this. She was not a do your thing kind of girl. She was like, get your ass to college kind of girl. That's my grandmother. And I'm cool with that. There you go, Cheryl. A lot of people, a lot of times that first year of college is telling you this is something it's not for you. Because I'm sure a lot of people in school right now, in high school right now, are like, oh, I'm so ready to go to college, and then you get to college and it's just not for you. It's just not something you want to do.
Well, school, when I was going to school, I didn't like school. Because like I said, I live in DC in the city, so I have like 4 siblings. Well, it's 4 of us. I said 4 siblings. I got 3 siblings. Keep telling my parents I think they got a missing child, but anyway, it's 4 of us, and the other 3 they're younger than me, not that far, only but the youngest one. But everybody's over 40, and they like school. I mean, they did so good in school, but me, I was never a school person. So when we went to school, when I went to school, they never talked about colleges or go get a degree or do this or do that. It was straight go to work, So I never liked school. I just never did. So
and ain't nothing wrong with that. You've been where you at for what?
Since 1993.
26 years?
Yeah.
She can retire from her job right now.
I just never liked school, and I just never did good school. And I'm not afraid to tell my story, because it's like school to me was like a bypass time, because I had to go. So like when I graduated, like I couldn't begin to tell y'all, how do you graduate with no A, B's, or C's? How?
Because you didn't have no F's either.
I did.
Oh, well, I don't know that.
I graduated. I don't even know how I graduated.
Because they graduated a lot of people back when we weren't. When
I
we
felt
were in
like
school.
I was falsely
Back when we were in school, they let a lot of people go, because
that's why I was so hard on Brittany. You know what I'm saying? So I got Brittany out of the DC system and the Maryland system, and I came out here in Virginia because they had better programs, and if they see you not doing right, they put you in these extra class after school help. So. Well, she started off like me in the beginning in DC, but when we got to Virginia, her grades went to A's and B's. You know what I'm saying? Then she went to the community college and stuff like that. Now she's working at the
medical
field.
She's a certified medical assistant, which means she assists the doctors.
Right.
She does all the nurse things without the nursing degree. That's a step up. That's the second. That's where she.
And she still want to go back to school, but I always say, when Nick came in my life, that's why I said I wanted him to play sports and attend different things. So, I don't want him to fall through the cracks, anything like I did, just like I did Brittany, because these time of days, school, you need everything.
You need Jesus.
Because this time of day, it's so expensive to live your life. It's so expensive. I've been at my job since 93, but I also got a part-time job, which is in Fairfax. But that job is fun and all.
15 years? You've been there 15 years?
I've been there 15 years. It's going on 16. I've been there going on 16 years and stuff like that. And I'm doing YouTube. So it's like, I don't, how they call it? I don't fault nobody but myself for letting it go like that. But I think as kids growing up back then, they didn't the stuff they have now is so advanced. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have programs, and they have sports, and they have all kinds of things now that they didn't have back then. So now that I'm older, like I said before, I never, like, every day I'd be like, Nick, how was school? What you learned today? I'm very, with stern when it comes to school, because like I tell Nick, and I told Brittany when she was Nick age, as the years go, it's gonna be so hard to get and do things without a high school diploma, especially a high school diploma. That's number one. And then other than that, unless you got somebody that can get you in, or what do you call it? What you call them people that do stuff under the, what's that?
Under the table?
Yeah, people that do stuff on the table. Other than that, times is just changed, and you need to learn all you can.
Well, see, I looked at it this way. I'm not gonna lie. I looked at it that way. Plus, Nick is a young black man in America. I hate when you have all these young men and young women in the limelight. Normally I'm talking about I really focus on sports people. I hate when there's nothing worse than a misspoken man. I hate when you use words you don't know don't know the meaning of. You don't know how to correctly converse with people. And that's what I didn't want for him. My grandmother used to get on me all the time because I would say ain't, or I would use contractions, and I would use what at one time they wanted to be a language, Ebonics. I said, Mom, I use Ebonics, but I know what to say, when to say it, who to say it to, and how to say it. I said, when I'm at home and I don't have to use proper English at all times, I don't. I mean, I'm at home. I say what I want. I said, but I know, that there's a time and a place for everything. And if you don't teach them everything, then they think they can talk like they talk to their friends and their family when they're talking to someone at work. I have a family voice. I have a cuss the kids out voice. I have a YouTube voice. I have a boardroom voice. I have you getting on my goddamn nerves to this bar voice. I have you the first person at the bar. I haven't seen you, so I'm going to be nice to you right now until you have an attitude voice. Have all those, but you have to have all those different things nowadays. He's already working on a deficit. Being a young black male, they're going to look at him like he's not intelligent, like he's not well read, like he's not well spoken. And when he opens his mouth, I want them to be surprised. And because I hate these babies that are talking and you really just want them to shut the hell up sometimes because nobody showed them how to. Mm-hmm. It's just, yes. You have to know when to turn it on and off. I just look at him, and it's like me and my customers were talking, and like I was that's what I was saying about the one of my bar customers who's a part of the Mom Squad, and she dates white guys. She's black girl. She's a black girl. She dates white guys. Her child is mixed. And the person she's dating now, she just started dating him. He's about 10 years younger than her. And we were just talking about everything. And she was talking about the difference because he's a police officer. And she said that, I know all police are not what we see on TV. I know that most of them aren't. I said, but you'll have to tell your son different things than he'll have to tell his son. And if you had a son with him, you'd still have to tell them that. We have it's like we have to warn our babies so much that we shouldn't have to when they're babies. And I didn't want, that's one of the things, one of the random ass things I was thinking about when I was pregnant with him, as opposed to thinking about how cute he was going to come out and what I'm going to put on him and knitting booties and shit like that. I'm thinking about the things that we have to go through as a young black man in America. And I didn't want him to be misspoken. I wanted him to be able to state his ideas and his opinions and his thoughts very clearly so there'd be no misunderstanding. And I think that's what we need to teach all our kids. Because in these days and times, sometimes it's just a word. That's why this bullying thing really irks me and it really bothers me, because he's getting into a situation. High school is where that shit really starts. They've started earlier now. And I mean, I was bullied in grade school. I didn't know what it was called.
Bullying. I didn't know it was bullying.
I know it was called. But I mean, we were just different. We made out of different shit. We weren't killing ourselves back then. People were still killing, people still committing suicide, but not at the rate in which they're doing it now. I don't know if anybody ever saw this video. It was on Facebook. So it was on for a while.
What's the name of it?
It's just a video. It's just a fight video. It's a fight video. The one I told you about the other day. There was a tall boy. It was two young black men in school. And the taller boy was bullying the shorter boy, because I don't know their ages or anything, so I was just using their height, because they said he talked white. Because the little boy was articulate, because he spoke well, he was bullying him because he talked white. And if you've seen that video, you see how the little boy with the shorter boy kept walking away. Leave me alone, get the fuck on my face, leave me alone, leave me alone. Another little boy just kept bullying him until he turned around and beat his ass. Now the little boy, the shorter boy, was a wrestler. So maybe he didn't know that. I don't know why he kept bullying the little boy. Maybe you see the video. The young man, the shorter boy, the one who was being bullied, even though he was a popular young man, he played sports, he was well-spoken, well-educated young man, he committed suicide because he was tired of being bullied. And I saw that because I had seen the video, because that's what they used to say about Nick all the time. That's what made me stop and watch the video. Because the title was black boy bullied for talking white. And I mean, so that's the only reason I stopped and watched it. So, because they used to say that about Nick all the time. He talked like a little white boy.
Brittany too?
No, he knows how to enunciate and speak proper English. There are some, there's some white people that don't know how to do that. Yeah.
So what happened to the little boy, baby?
He committed suicide because he was just tired of being bullied. Now think about it. This young man played sports. This young man was well-spoken, well-educated, well-read. He still had no other option but to take his life in high school. And these are the things I think about with Nick. Not only do I look at the fact that, yes, my son is more likely to be killed at a traffic stop where you're supposed to get a ticket. He's more likely to be killed at a traffic stop. But he's more likely to be bullied by his own peers because he doesn't act the way they think he's supposed to act. He doesn't do this. I'm like, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just...
Nick, turn this down. You over there? That's you loud? Or it's up here?
It's just, I don't know. And I try not to make all my conversations. Yeah, Cheryl, it was bad. I was like, because the videos from like last year, and it just showed up again on my Facebook. And then I found out that the little boy committed suicide because he was tired of being bullied, because his wrestling team did a video to tribute him. And it boggles my mind why you had kids as young as 8 years old killing themselves. What do you know about that? What do you... I don't know, guys. But I gotta do what I gotta do for my baby. Y'all know how I feel about that little boy. I should make him come down. Y'all want me to call him? I should call him. You want me to call him? I should harass him. He might not have pants on though. It is Saturday. It's after practice, so he might be sitting upstairs in his underwear. Babe! Hey, Nick! You got pants on?
He eating. He's eating, babe.
Oh, he's eating. I'm just saying that you have pants on, but you're eating. It's okay. Go ahead. But yeah, I worry about. I mean, you ask kids how they day was, they're gonna tell you it's all right.
Yeah,
you know?
that's his thing. He said, "Yeah, it's okay. It was good." But you can pretty much, if you know your child, put it this way: if you know your child, and you know how their demeanor is all times, and you know when they sad, you know when you can tell when they sick, or you can tell something's not right. Pay attention. Trust me. Pay attention. Ask questions. They eventually tell you. But if your child acting different and they just came home from school,
don't make your child scared to talk to you.
Yeah, pay attention.
Don't make every time you and your kids have a conversation, it's confrontation about something they did wrong.
Right.
Don't make every situation an argument or a reprimand or a fuss. And tell your kids, because I tell Nick, I tell him if you can't talk to me, talk to somebody. Make sure your kids know they have avenues, they have resources, and they have places to go. Make sure they always know that they can come to you. Period. End of discussion. At the end of the day, I am his cheerleader. I am his bank account. I am his everything. But I don't care what goes on. I don't care how fucked up it is. I don't care if he just serial killed 1,300 people. Come let me know so I can walk your ass to the jailhouse. You ain't about to kill me. But make sure they know. Because, I mean, it's hard out there. And these kids don't have what we had. The world is raising them, and not well. And we got to step in and show them. We got to step in and be old school. We got to step in and be the parents we didn't ever think we were going to be. We got to step in and be our mamas and daddies on some level. And on some level, we need to bring it up. Because my mama never asked me why I was acting the way I was acting or what happened. I never told my mom about the shit that went on in school. Never told about any of it. She didn't ask me. She didn't necessarily want to know. And it was just do what I said.
Matter of fact,
do what I said. Don't do what I said. Do what I said. Don't do what I told you not to do, and everything will be all right. Still had that. I'm still that, but I still had I need to know why.
Right.
Because if you don't know why, you can't fix what the hell going on.
Come in, Nick. Just sit right here. Sideways, because you got on box. There you go. And your little ass heavy as hell. God damn, boy. You heavy as hell. Scoot back. You burning my leg. There you go. All right, what you was gonna ask him?
See Atlanta say hey.
Hey.
Hey. I don't even remember what the hell I was gonna ask him. Something
with school. We're talking about school. So how was your first day? How was your first day at school?
It was pretty boring. I don't have any friends in any of my classes. We didn't do anything but like name games, like you know what I mean, like the games where you like, my name's Nick, and
you get to know each other.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: the day before your first day of high school, how was you feeling? Did you go straight to sleep? You was okay sleep? You was fine? Or you was a little nervous?
I went straight to sleep. I was tired.
See, I told you he's the driest child. He is the most mayonnaise, just white bread, nothing but pickles and lettuce child. That is what he want on the sandwich. He doesn't, I mean, now he got his own little flavor. Y'all see him. He kind of cute when he get together. He got his own little style. I like that. You can't look at him and go, he dressed like this person or that person, because you never know what he want. You never know what they're like.
But Cheryl's a deep voice.
Yes. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that strong voice came from. Barry White.
Right. So what are your plans after high school, since you got 3 more years after this year? We'll wait. What is your plans? Be a bum? Work, school. What are your plans?
I don't really know.
That's
I
the
don't
combination
have
of the three.
plans. Yeah, combination of the three.
He like what? Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. Look, work, bum, school. Yes.
You gonna do all three?
Mixture. I don't know.
Now he was awake. He was eating.
He's playing video games.
He had
Actually, I
football.
was just on my phone because I was waiting for a game to download.
He had practice today, so yeah, he's not like he's a very stoic child.
Stoic?
Stoic.
That's what it's.
You know what I mean?
I hear it a lot, but like,
So you just gonna say a word? You just gonna use a word?
I don't use it. So
You're very reserved, stoic.
Right.
It's very.
oh, then I do know what it means.
Yeah, you're reserved. You're not loud and obnoxious.
He only obnoxious if somebody do something wrong on the game.
You trash.
Go ahead. What you be saying, Nick? Go ahead. Say it like you upstairs.
It's just like different. Like it depends on the situation.
Like this. All right. Prime example. We playing Fortnite, and I'm knocking down your walls, and we supposed to be on the same team. And what you gonna scream at me? What are you doing, man?
That's all you hear.
No, that's
you
actually
do.
not what I sound
But what
like.
you do then?
Dude, bruh, what are you doing? Why are you knocking down my walls? Bruh, that is you.
That's not a good situation.
I'm gonna record you.
I'm sitting in the kitchen, and I promise y'all, somebody, they're killing me, man. They're killing. Why are you not helping me? Why are you sitting up? What are you doing?
That's one of those. That's one of those once in a. That's one of those once in a.
Yeah, we hear
Once in a while.
We hear.
That only happens like when I'm like. And there's like so when I'm playing Fortnite, I don't really play Fortnite anymore.
Yeah, that's normally Fortnite.
But when you
But
do
like,
it,
when I'm playing Fortnite, like it'll be like a bunch of people on me, and then I'll be like fighting them, and then I won't have any of my teammates with me. So then I'm like, what are you doing? Like, come on, like I need help. And then
come on, man. And then sometimes his voice gets kind of high. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, my voice always gets higher when I like raise my voice.
I was like, he'll be up there. I'll be in the kitchen cooking. Come on, they're killing me. They're killing man. Where?
That's just how you sound.
and then what I do is I just put everything down and I just go on my bed.
I'm gonna quit. I'm done. I'm not done.
No. Then when we hear something go, doom.
No, that
I ain't about to say Lexi.
Most of the time when I like get out, like I put my controller and my headset down and then I just like go on my bed. And
it's a wrap.
Look at my phone
for like 3 minutes and then he back over there. I'm back, man. I'm back.
Well,
okay.
That's when either they die or whatever happens.
Yeah, but then we were talking about school and stuff, and we were just saying, how you were quiet and how you never really participate in a lot of things, and as you growing older, you want to participate in things and stuff like that, like football, and you more out there.
A little more outgoing.
You're not that person back when you was in middle school and elementary. So that's what we were telling. Then your mother called you for some reason. She don't remember.
I don't remember. So
she don't remember once you start playing your game again.
I ain't gonna call you because we've been on here almost 2 hours, so we'll be off in a minute. So you stay.
So any suggestion you want to give any of these people that have kids that's going to high school or about to go to high school? Any type of advice?
What am I thinking?
If you tell them like what you think,
I'm trying to give them some sort of advice here because like
what you think that kids want parents to know, but they scared to tell their parents.
Right.
Okay, like we talk a lot. So, a lot of kids don't talk to their parents, and it's a lot of times kids, y'all want us to know stuff,
right? That
y'all scared to talk to us, or you know what I'm saying? What would you tell parents to look for with their kids?
To be honest, I feel like you should I don't know, because I don't really know how to say it. Like, see, like I'm trying to keep people from like having one of those like from having like I don't know how old like most people's kids are and stuff.
They're about around your age. They're around your age or younger, but we just talking to the ones with kids around your age.
Well, I mean, to people who have younger kids, because that's mainly where it starts. Do not make your kid be one of those like weirdos, okay? Like trying. I don't know how I would do it, but you gotta almost be like, I don't know, like it's just, cause there's like people like, here's an example of like there's a person in my class, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're one of those people that are like, I can't explain it to you without sounding.
Is it a religion thing?
No. It's like you can be any religion. I'm saying
it's like is it
it's just
cultural thing?
It's a mindset, because like there'd be like I'm talking about weird kids like Toby's, and do not name your kid nothing weird. That's the best
Wait a minute, these is kids already here, baby. You can't do nothing about Cavassier and
no,
Chinook.
I'm talking about Eugene, Toby.
Don't name nothing old. That's old. That's not weird. It's old.
No.
It's like naming your child Martha or Bertha.
Yes.
Or
do
something
not.
Like that.
Don't. What else am I thinking?
It's more like, okay. If you had to give one of if somebody came to give you advice about, ask you advice about their parents, I really want to talk to my mom and dad, what should I do? What would you say? Say give them a nickname.
They want to talk to their parents.
Yeah, if you, because regardless, you know that you can come talk to me about stuff, even though you think you can't.
Right.
Cheryl said, so Nick, you talking to the pregnant women, because that's all the people naming their kids right now.
I mean, like people who want to have kids in the future, for pregnant people now, but like
don't name your baby old.
And like give them like a name that you can have like a nickname for, like, or like just a name that
like your name.
It's not weird. Yeah, like
you can be Nicholas, you can be Nick, you can be Nikki, you can be a lot of things. But if one of your people in school came to you and said, hey, I really want to tell my mama something that went on, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, but I'm scared, what would you tell them?
Depends on how bad it is. Because if it's something that's like they got in trouble when they did something, I'd be like, don't say that. But like if it's like they're having like a problem or something, I mean, because it really depends on what kind of parents they have. If they have parents where they feel like kind of like abusive parents, or like negligent parents, that they're like,
we just tell them to talk. Yeah.
Because you can't just talk to anybody, because there's people whose parents don't care. So like
people, the parents get mad if I get that, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I'd like talk to anybody.
All right, what if a student or a classmate came to you and say Jane Doe or John Doe was bullying them? What position would you be in, being though they telling you, and they telling you like every day,
or you see it?
Like Adam, he come to you and say, look, Nick, Josh over there keep bullying me. I don't know what to do. I'm scared to tell my parents, because he said if I tell my parents, he's going to continue to bully him. Or he better watch out. What would you do in that position?
Most of the time, I would go talk to the person myself, like whoever is.
But suppose Josh is a 12th grader, big 6 foot, 400 pound, messing with little 112 pound Adam.
I can run.
But you're not helping him out, though.
I can punch him smooth in his face and do the dash.
I told him I have no shame in game. He got that from me. I told him that live to fight another day. If you cannot beat their ass, run.
Right, but I'm saying, what would you do though to get him help? What would you do for Adam?
I would just tell him to like not care. Like he won't be able to do anything if you tell somebody. Because what is he really gonna do? 12 years from now, and he sees you at.
But you got to think about it. But see, where I'm getting at is because a lot of kids are committing suicide behind bullies. So if this boy Josh, that's 406 something, keep bullying them and antagonizing them and stuff, and he's telling you, what would be your response to that? What would you do so Adam don't kill himself?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the first thing you need to do, talk to your parents. Next thing you need to do, if you feel comfortable, go to the principal and let them know, be aware of what's going on, because you don't want nothing to happen to Adam. You know what I'm saying? So, because this is what's happening in school. When we went to the teachers, what was that thing called? Orientation. We went there. That was their main focus in that whole hour is bullying.
Yeah, but see that kind of irked me a little bit, because I'm like, this has been going on forever, and you go to the parents, the students go to the teacher, and I can't do this, or I haven't seen it. It's just like that's the only thing. It's hard.
You go ahead, baby.
Thank you, babe. It's hard because it's sort of like a restraining order. Right. I can get a restraining order, but you already know that punching me in the face is illegal. So a restraining order don't mean shit. I mean, with these bullying stuff, you're not supposed to bully nobody. You're not supposed to fuck with nobody like that. And you still do it regardless of why. Because I don't know whether you think because you can get away with it, whatever, with the whoop. But the reality is that I don't even think it's a teacher thing. It starts at home. Right. Because a lot of these kids that are bullying people are bullied at home. They learned it not from other kids. They learned it from home, from their parents doing it, or their parents allowing the older kids to do it, or allowing the younger kids to do it. People don't understand that these kids take their frustrations out on others and themselves. You got kids that cut, that self-harm. You have kids that take that shit out on other people. You have kids, a lot of times they become promiscuous. That is male and female, not just little girls. We always want to talk about little girls being hoish, but the reality is a little boy can be just as bad. And they'll go through things and they'll take that stuff out and they'll get their frustrations out however they can. And we got to start, I don't know. I think if all of us start with our kids, all of us start with the kids that we have and make sure they know that. I think that,
it's just sad though, because like we said,
and I worry about that. I'm sorry, I do. As much as y'all seen it, as much as y'all, as much as he is the kid that he is, I worry about that, because you never know. You look at. You wouldn't have thought that the story I was telling you about the young man who was a wrestler would have killed himself. He was a popular young man. He was in sports. But he killed himself because he was tired of being bullied. And I think about that for my kid, because no matter how much we talk, these kids, their life is outside of us. We raise them to fly the nest. I raised my son so that he can take care of himself, regardless of not whether I let him do it while he's here. I raised him so that when he's not with me, he can take care of himself. And that's what, and we do that. But we don't realize that most of the stuff that we teach them don't even kick in till they're adults. Think about it. Everybody who's in the chat, most of the shit that,
Callie, go pee-pee.
Yeah, it's hard not to worry. But think about most of the stuff that our parents taught us, bad, good, or indifferent, didn't kick in until we was grown. Get up, Kylie. Get up.
Go, Callie. Go pee-pee.
Get up out the bed. Come on.
She said, "I'll sleep."
She be sitting there looking at folks like,
"Go pee-pee. Come on."
And then we expect these kids to do adult things when we didn't do adult things till we was adults.
She got stretched. Go ahead. Come on.
And then they dealing with these kids who don't have any repercussions for their actions. Parents talking about they just being kids, boys just being boys. Little girls can't wear shorts to school. It's 300 degrees outside. You can't wear shorts to school because the school tells you that because you have on shorts, you're enticing the little boys. So you got to wear some old long ass pants and long ass shirt because parents can't teach their little kids how to be young men instead of old nasty ass little boys. You can't learn how to articulate words and speak clear sentences because then your friends go say you talk white or you talk black or you ghetto or you think you're better than somebody else because ain't nobody told you that you shouldn't. And then it's these children it's the kids that are suffering. Can you imagine walking into your child's room and they're hanging in their closet? In a month, I think 3 or 4 people did that. Walked into their child's room who was not even a teenager yet, not even a preteen, and found their children hanging in their closet because they couldn't stand another day of going back to school. You're a child. Only thing you're supposed to be thinking about is what's the next damn Disney show to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You a kid. All you supposed to be thinking about is how much money you gonna spend on shoes, this game you playing, how much you can eat in the thing, and how much you can laugh. Hey, of you.
What's up with you? Cheryl, we got that. Look, Cheryl sent the PayPal.
Oh, thank you. So, thank you so much. So that's all I'm saying is that I think I worry about stupid shit for my son. But that's being a parent. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, school is just so different now. Like I said, when we was growing up, when we was in school, I didn't know I was being bullied. I didn't even know bully. When did that word come out?
It's always had it. It's always been a bully. But you just don't, I mean, we were just different. I mean, we just kept that shit to ourselves. You know, if they didn't hurt us, we didn't have bruises. If you was just abusing my mind, you know, we kept that shit to ourselves. We didn't tell our parents, you know.
Mm-mm.
But then we acted out in other ways. I acted out in other ways. I did. As an adult, I can say that. And there are certain things that I do because of that. But it's not their fault. I'm grown. I take responsibility for all my actions, bad or good. I take responsibility for that. But yeah. But I did not want to live. Shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily know. I don't necessarily think I was scared of dying so much as I wanted to live and see what happened the next day. I don't know when it got to be to where suicide was a choice.
Right.
That's when I don't understand this because it's become like a choice. You know what I'm saying? I am pro-choice, 100%. What you do with your body, and I have seen too many babies. I have seen too many babies abused and killed and discarded to not be pro-choice. That being said, it's not for me. That's just like using abortion as birth control. I ain't got no problem with you taking your pill every day. Suicide shouldn't be a choice. It shouldn't be your only option. Not as a child. Not as somebody who isn't even 10 years old yet. You shouldn't even know what that is. How do you know what that is? How do you know what that is at 7 years old? Because they're bullying you at school. How do you get away with bullying somebody at school on camera? This one little boy killed himself. He was 10 years old. He had been so bullied and so abused at school that they lured him into a bathroom, knocked him out. He was on the floor. They were kicking him. It's on video, and didn't nobody do nothing about it. The little boy took his life. He was 10 years old. How does that happen at school? We got to start taking more responsibility, people. Hey, Victoria.
I think some people are weird, wired to be. Yeah.
They are. You know, I know it's not everybody that does that, but it shouldn't even be an option for anybody, especially a child. I don't think it should be an option for anybody. I think you made your day, you got to line it. And if you wake up tomorrow, you might be able to figure out how to make it a different way. But if you don't wake up, guess what? You're still stuck in whatever the hell you had left. Whatever happened. You can't change it. You can't make it better. And you leave people behind miserable, missing you, and wondering what they could have did to keep you from doing it. That's right. Social media and adult conversations, because the first thing your mama tell you, well, I know man, get your ass out of here. These grown folks talking. What? Wait, what?
Stay out of grown folk business. That's what they be saying.
This shit ain't for you.
Take your ass in the room.
Hey, get the hell out of my face. Get out of my mouth. I was talking about somebody get out their mouth.
Yeah, go play.
Find something to do.
I still say that.
Go find something to do.
Because remember Nick when he was little? He be just like this.
I ain't gonna lie.
He be in your mouth. I said, if you don't get out of her mouth, bye. See you. How's you standing there?
Yeah. But it was just me and him, so I was all he had to talk to. He was all
I mean, he was real, but he ain't like that no more.
Nah.
He'll do it sometime, but not like that.
Get out of my grandma used to tell me, get out of my mouth, go somewhere and sit down. I ain't I'm out your mouth.
What's up,
get back.
Victoria?
It is, I'm out your mouth. Hey.
Right, stay out of grown folks' business and get yeah.
But these, you know, I look at all that stuff, and I know these things don't happen. I know, you know, but I know that they don't happen as much as it feels like they happen, because it's the sad things that people always make the loudest things. But it's still, you know, I got a kid that I want him to grow to be 1,000 years old, you know. I don't want to be nowhere around when he old enough to die. And that is not at 14. Mm-hmm. So he's not nowhere near old enough.
That's like when his first day of school, I knew I wasn't going to see him because I go to work before he go. I used to go to work right at the time he get up, but now he goes to school late. So the first day of school that night, what I told him, I said, you enjoy school, have fun, you know, learn, make sure you do your schoolwork.
Can you tell you?
And have fun at school and focus. And what I told him, don't let nobody, you know, if you feel uncomfortable, come talk to us. You know, if you feel like somebody's, you know, bullying you or anything, you got to have that conversation with your kid so they know for a fact you're going to be there for them.
But don't just have that conversation. Make it an environment, make it a situation so that your kids are not scared to talk to you. Nick tell me shit I don't need to hear. I'm right? Like, nigga, just let me learn some shit. Let me find out later. Let's talk when you're 25 and tell me this story. I don't need to know it now. Let me tell y'all.
Nick will.
Let me tell y'all.
Nick be like, hey, y'all. Hey,
let me tell you.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Tell you that old man shit. Nick come downstairs one day. I don't know what day it was. It was near the end of school. And they wasn't really doing shit in class. So he said, look, Mom. I said, yes, son. He said, about 1:43, I'm going to be through. You need to come pick me up. I'm like, okay, why do I need to do that? He said, because we ain't doing nothing. And I don't want to stay there. I said, what? He said, yeah, I ain't doing nothing in school. I just thought I should tell you. And at 1:43, I'm going to be ready to go. I'm like, well, at 1:44, I'm going to be at work. And 1:45, your ass still going to be in school. And he told me something one day. He said, I said, you do know I'm not supposed to know these things. He said, oh, it's all right. And just wait a minute, maybe I'd have made this environment too comfortable. Thank you, Cheryl.
Remember that time when I had the talk?
First of all.
And you said, oh, I don't want to hear, I don't want to know about that.
Let me tell y'all some good shit. When Nick was 6 years old, the first time Nick asked me about sex, I told him about sex. I didn't tell him about birds, nor bees, nor chickens, nor trees. I told him in slight detail what went on. I told him when he asked me again, he's about 10 or so. I said, when you're thinking about it, don't talk to me no. I'm just like, I told him about condoms. Make no mistake about it. I told him about condoms. And I told him the real deal about condoms. Not play, not no bullshit, not no damn condom commercial. I said always wrap it up. Always bring your own condoms to the party. Never let her touch your rubber, and flush it yourself after you done. If you did not think I didn't tell him that when he was like 11, ask somebody else. Because here we go. We can sit up here thinking these kids not having sex at these young ages, and you coming up and you got a 5th grader with a baby. If you, no ma'am, no you won't. And he ain't ugly. I'm sorry he ain't ugly, but little girls don't think he ain't ugly either. No, you's not gonna knock on my door talking about nigga had knocked me up. First of all, me and Maury on a first name basis, baby. I don't even call him Mr. P.O.BOX. That's Murray. And me and him on a first name basis. And I told this little boy to wrap his little thing up. Now, if he ain't wrapping it up and you coming over here hollering at me talking this crazy shit together, we gonna go down and we gonna get this test up. And if I gotta be a grandma, I'm gonna choke the shit out of him and you too. Where your mom at? That being said, if I give you the knowledge and you don't use it, then now you must struggle to be somebody's daddy. And he see how hard it was for me by myself. So let us pray that he takes a picture out of his sister book and be damned at 30 before he come talk about he having some babies. Because then I should be a good old ripe age, close to 70. Come on, let's be grandma. Let's spoil the shit out of these little babies. So bad as hell and send them back home to you so you can see what you did to me. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all want your kids just be a little bit ugly? So want nobody like them? Of the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? So when a little girl like them, a little boy like them, I just need you to be a little ugly till you like 18. Then you can cute on back up. I don't never get what I want. But then I think I'd be mad if he was ugly. People kept going, bless your heart every time they looked at him.
Charles, y'all going to the mall movie? Y'all going to the mall? Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Every time they look at my baby, they go, bless your heart. It's such a nice outfit. I think I've been mad about that. So I ain't mad at you ugly for real.
But you know, I don't know. They getting the ugly ones too.
Yeah. Nowadays, I don't even think about them.
They getting the ugly ones too.
I don't even think about it no more. I watch, like I said, me and Maury on first name basis. I be watching something and folks that are talking about, why is you hollering? Why did you have sex with him? You knew your baby was gonna look like an alien. What you thought? He looked, come on now. But no, I'm just playing. But the longer let me tell y'all something. Y'all say what y'all want to about them man. But if he playing a video game, guess where I know his little ass at? And guess who ain't up there with him? Nobody. So you go ahead and kill everybody on Fortnite, play all the NBA you want to, kill all the people on Call of Duty right upstairs. I know he at.
You don't even think about going outside nowhere.
Sometimes he do. He went last week when he asked me. I didn't realize I was just letting him go do stuff until last week. And he said, Mom, I'm just gonna go ride my bike and we're gonna go hang out. All right, bye. And I was like, and I said it before I knew it, I was like, and I meant it. And I was cool with that. And then I had to go talk to myself, going, when the hell did I become cool with it? Because before he couldn't go outside good, let alone go ride his bike nowhere. But now all of a sudden, bye. He be all at school on his bike, up at McDonald's, going up to 7-Eleven. I'm like, go ahead, then, with your bad ass up.
And guess how we know?
First of all, Tech Queen back here got a whole 360 stalk your child app on the boy phone. She be like, he's at so-and-so. His phone is on 27%. He has 4 minutes. That is a little too big brother for me, but go ahead. But see, the only thing is, if his phone not charged up, then his phone died. We can't find it. But his phone on, boy.
Yeah,
Sure do.
It's this thing. It's an app
It's called Life 360.
It's called Life 360. It tells you, and when they start walking, if they start crawling, if they start any type of movement, it will show that they are moving.
And first of all, she knows as hell because she followed Brittany Charles all the way back from North Carolina the other day till she went to sleep. She looked so hard, she took her ass to sleep. She stared so hard that she was watching them drive. I felt like I was with them.
I felt like I was in the car.
You was asleep. You rode your ass to sleep. Stalking ass.
No, let's make sure they
stalking. They was in traffic making so bad. That's the killer part. They was in traffic. So they wasn't even driving, moving fast. She was using the same app. Miss Kissy Lana.
She used the same app.
Mm-hmm.
That app
First
is
of all,
wonderful.
they were in traffic. She up there talking about they are 6 miles away. I'm like,
you know what? Hey, look, I'm about to put it on my parents' phone for real. I told my mother, I'm sneaking on my dad's phone because if I tell him, he gonna say, I don't need you to be tracking me. But if I put it on his phone, he ain't gonna think to look.
First of all, he wouldn't know what the hell it was, even if he did look.
I'd be like, Dad, let me see your phone. When we go see them, I'm gonna put it right on their phone because they stay missing all the time.
The thing is, they put it on me, put it on my phone. Baby, Nick phone the other day, Nick was somewhere. His phone had died.
Oh yeah, it died.
But then later she was like, Nick phone on 27%. He's still where he said he was. Hold on. I'm sitting there like, okay.
See, everybody at the house. That's where it's at.
Now she the only one can see that shit. That's the problem. I need to be able to see too.
It's called Life. It's called Life 360.
Cause she was gone today for 2 hours talking about she was looking for some sandwiches.
You can see that. It's at the corner of the app symbol.
Oh, it's in the middle. It's not at the corner. Hold on.
My phone bright. Let me turn the brightness down. Yeah, I had it up because I couldn't see. It's the yeah.
All right. See that circular app next to the PayPal app? That's Life 360. So she was gone talking about she was looking for some damn chicken 2 hours this morning. I would have had the app on. I would have stalked her ass, but I was asleep.
Yeah, but for real,
hey, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That Life 360 app.
Yeah, you got to put it on their phone.
You have to put it on their phone, and you download it on their phone, and then from your phone you send the code to that phone, and the code will ping it to your phone. So every time they move, walk, crawl,
she be like, I saw you still at work. I'm like, I'm always at damn work or Walmart. So your little thing gonna ever say.
I ain't saying no. I don't be tracking you because I know you at work. So say hi to Mama Moya.
I did.
Okay. Yeah, but
don't tell me say hi to somebody.
Yeah, but that does work for everybody that has kids. Download that app on your kids' app. And you know what else it also tells though? If your kid driving, it lets you know how fast they're going. It tell you how fast they're going.
Yeah, she was over there. Brittany. She was talking about Brittany's going 62, 68. She almost 70.
No, she was at 82 at one point.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what highway was you on? And I saw what highway she was on. I want to see what she was going to say.
I'm like, how you going to ask somebody what they... First of all, how she going to ask somebody what they doing because they driving fast?
Man, what you doing?
Looking at your driving fast on the wall.
Well, them were speeding tickets from a box. Them were speeding tickets from a box.
Like I said.
That was a speed trap. I couldn't.
Like I said. She's over talking about how fast somebody else going. I'm looking at the speed on the wall.
Them speeding tickets from trap box.
Soon as she see, y'all ever seen the commercial about the
You stupid.
Don't mess with my discount. Stop. All right, it's a commercial. I don't forget what insurance company it's or, but it's don't mess with my discount. Save and drive and save discount. So it's a commercial on here about this guy talking to his insurance agent. And the insurance agent's like, I can see you're doing good on your save discount. Yes, I mean, the guy's like, I'm being very vigilant about my discount. And so they pull up at a stoplight, and it's a dude in a Challenger pull up next to this guy. He like in a Toyota or something. And the guy's like, you want to race, bro? Want to race? Come on. And the guy's like, don't mess with my discount, man. Don't mess with my discount. He was like, come on. Woo! That's her. As soon as somebody with another car this fast pull up, all of a sudden I got to hold on to the old shit handle up over the door because she about to go. And I'm like, why are y'all racing? And they just be sitting there. But that commercial, y'all need to see that commercial. That commercial is hilarious.
What you trying to say?
Because that's you. You want to race, bro? You want to race?
No, see what happened is if I'm in the truck, I don't do that.
Let's go.
But if I'm in the car, because it's fast, and we at a light, and then they sit beside me and they look at me. They
Tell them don't do drugs.
They looking at me though. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, this they looking at me. No, they're not. What is tinted?
Yeah, but they not
looking at her.
They look at me like, okay.
They ain't looking at shit. All the only fact they windows ain't as tinted as her, so they can see the people just look up. I look over the car. If I like a car, if I see a Challenger I like or a Mustang, I look over the car. And sometimes if I drive past them, I let my window down and go, ooh, nice car, and I keep going. She, on the other hand, takes that as a, what is that? She takes that as a sign they supposed to race. I don't know what the hell they racing for.
Because they in a fast car.
State Farm. Yeah, that's it. Don't call him Sue. Who is Sue? I'm so lost. But yeah.
Oh, shoot. I got to get them some money. They getting ready to leave. Hold on. Y'all get the water bottles?
You got money?
I got. Hold on, y'all.
But, yeah. That shit had me rolling. I saw that commercial because I used to see it at work, and the sound is down at work, so I never heard it. So I was at home one day, and all of a sudden they had the thing going, you want to race, bro? Let's go, bro. It's another child somewhere.
First of all, why did Victoria's Secret do this? I opened it looking for the card. So I opened it again, like, all right, it's about to be there. I opened it again, it's still not there. The freaking card is here.
I guess they wanted you to see all the different panty styles they have.
The skeletons they have.
I swear.
All right.
Victoria need a new secret. She need a big girl. She need a big girl cousin. So she has some bigger secrets.
I'm looking for the card. So I opened the book. And it's not there.
Victoria's secret is we don't eat enough. Eat bug before you give up money. I can't see it. It's a bigger bug. I can't see y'all. Whew. All right, guys. We have been on here for 2 hours and 17 minutes, and that's long. A big girl. Yeah, they need that's a secret. They ain't got no big cousins. They need some big cousins because I be walking past Victoria's Secret. Your boobs ain't even big enough for a bra. Why the hell is so many bras for that size? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Look, y'all. What'd you say?
But I'm gonna hear her. All right. So normally I take us off. Normally she rushes us off, but we've been on here. Thank you. But we've been on here over 2 hours. So
you want to race?
You want to race, bro? Want to race?
I just go.
Let's go. Race? You want to go, bro?
That's
what he said. You want to go, bro? You want to go, bro? She sure did. She sure the hell did. We in the car, then both of them in the Charger. Her ass gonna roll the window down to the police officer and ask the police officer, "Did you want to race?" He said, "No, not today." I said, "It's some bullshit." Taking the yard fight. Yeah, they don't do that shit no more.
Right after 3 o'clock.
Soon as that bell ring, and everybody know. I don't know what the hell kind of what's the word? I don't know what kind of telegram system they got at high schools and shit. But by 3 o'clock, the whole school standing outside waiting for you to get your ass whooped or for you to whoop somebody else.
They be like, y'all know they gonna fight. Fight gonna be at this
It's
time.
a fight at 3 o'clock. Everybody, let's get around the front, make sure they don't see it, so that so the teachers won't see it till after the fight get to going good, and they can't get to. If we all outside, they got to get through us to get to the fight.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it was great chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Saturday. It is back to school. So for all you kids, for all you parents that kids are not back in school yet until after Labor Day, woohoo! For all you parents and kids are back in school like mine, woohoo!
Yeah. Y'all seen that commercial? No, it was a commercial. It was when the man was at the back in the alley talking about some, yeah.
Oh, when the bus came pick the kids up at the end of the driveway, dad out there dance. He was like, oh yeah, get the kid, yeah. I'm like, Nick don't bother me, so he be here not.
Yeah, he don't bother us.
He don't bother us, so go to school, don't go to school. I mean, you gotta go to school in, but other than that, yeah. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out with us and giving us one more week of real talk. As I always say, I appreciate y'all guys so much for hanging out with us and being a part of the Bomb Squad and supporting us and giving us another day to give y'all some more of us. So, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all have a wonderful. I will tell the princess queen of the world who is laid out in the middle of the bed sleeping now that you said hello, Wilma.
Yeah, because she is chilling.
She always chilling. So we'll be back again next week.
For another
Twerk some real talk. Y'all know how we do. We vlog, videos. She randomly gets on. Sometimes people piss me off at work and I get on. I might get on Monday because if it's boring, dead Monday, I get on that Monday. But I think I got busy. I was going to do it this past Monday and let y'all see what I be at work. I got busy. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining it. This is your girl, Lisa.
And please remember, make sure you pay attention to your kids while they're in school. Question them. Ask questions.
If they start acting a way they don't normally act,
do a drive-by.
Ask them what's wrong. Don't. As parents, guys, we always want to rush to being parents. Sometimes for just 10 seconds, we just need to be an ear for them to listen so that they will come to us. Mm-hmm. So you can tell, and don't ignore things because you just think it's growing pains. If it's out of the norm, really out of the norm, ask your kid what's wrong.
Right.
Tell them, look, even if you got to say grant immunity, whatever's wrong, let's do it. Watch them. Give them somebody to come talk to. You understand what I'm saying? Be somebody your kids can come talk to. Because if they want to talk, they'll find somebody. And sometimes that's when the mistakes happen because they find the wrong person who's the ear that they need you to be. You ain't got to be mom and daddy all day. Every now and again, be an ear. Because they don't need you to talk to them sometimes. Sometimes they just need you to listen. Sometimes you just need to sit there and not say nothing. And you'll learn so much about your kids without asking one question if you just open up your ears and let them talk to you. Because you don't want them to have to go find somebody. Because they don't always find the best person.
Because you heard what Nick said, he going to hit and run.
Well, that's him trying to protect somebody. Because she says 6 foot, 400 pounds. Shit, I'm not hitting this motherfucker with nothing but a car. So, I'm with Nick. And he can run. I can't run. I hit you with a baseball bat.
Hey, it's one in the truck.
Hey. I told Nick has one thing to do. Come home. I don't care how the hell you get home. Snitch home, beat ass home, run home. Don't care. Right. Make it home. We can make anything. We can fix anything if you make it home. If I got to go find you and bury you, I can't fix nothing. I'm done fixing. So make it home. So as we always try to get off when we go into other subjects. Ask each, how your day was. And if they say okay, but it don't sound like they normal okay, see if you can get them to tell them why it's just okay.
Yeah, because you should know your kids.
I mean, we say that, and I know Nick, but I still every day he's gonna be out there. Your kids are being subjected to an environment that we have no control over. Your kids are being subjected to cultures and people from all over the world. And all over the world is not the same as here. And that includes their teachers. And I'm cool with that because I think you should learn from everybody. But everybody is not for your kids. Hell, you got parents that ain't for their kids. So I should not tell y'all that. You got parents. I'm sure everybody in this stream know at least 2 or 3 mamas that shouldn't be mamas. So sometimes the parents ain't even for their kids. But for those of you that are,
right, I agree, Big Easy. That's me. That's how I feel like when Nick sound, the way he sound or say something ain't right. And I'll tell her in a minute. You know your kids.
So just
or anybody, the way they come at you. How they
yeah. Yeah, you know the like co-work. You can tell when somebody at your job having something wrong with your if you done been with somebody because of how they act. But I don't know. That's my baby. And I just my one hope is that he's just happy. That's all I got. I don't have any big super fantastical dreams for my kid other than he's happy. And I think if he's that, he'll be happy in everything he do. And I'll be good. We have all these great expectations. I want him to be a billionaire. I want him to be the president. I want him to be the emperor. I want him to be this, and the third. I want my son to be happy. I mean, genuinely happy. Not faking the funk. Not trying to make it through the day, but genuinely happy. It's simple, but that's what I want. That's what I want for everybody. Because I know what it's like to be miserable. And there's a lot of times you can look at miserable and you don't see any way out of it. Even though there is. Sometimes when you're in it, it's hard to see what's out of it. I just want him to be happy. We can work with everything else. So, that being said, this is the end of Real Talk. This is the actual true end.
You sure, baby?
Probably not, but you never know. This your girl, Lisa.
And DC Kool-Aid.
And we are out. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that the next time we go live, you lovely people can join us. I love y'all so much, and thank you for your support and your time, and thank you for being there for us. Leilani, when you look back at this, happy birthday. I hope you're getting it in.
She was live eating out with her kids and stuff. So
all right. So, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Hold on. What's you, baby?
I was like,
huh?
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, it's loud. Come on, my head hurt. Come on now, go. Come on, go, come on.
Yeah, DCKOOLAIDANDLISA doing challenge
no
on
idea
her
how loud
time.
that shit
Yeah, you know what's happening when you tune in. Story times, tanks, and vlogging, man. We a great big family, we the bomb squad. We on that grind to a number what it came. Best believe you'll stay. You can chill with the fam like most of y'all do. DC Kool-Aid, Lisa, and Nick too. With Charles and Barbie living that YouTube life. We love our fans and supporters. We a family group. So come on down to Bomb Squad Town. Have a seat watching videos. And nobody likes to hate. Keep it positive and have a nice day. Oh, I forgot. Smash that like button. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Hey!
Hey. Just gonna click that.